I'm trying to look for it on your page so I can share it.
So go to the Art of Transparency page. It's on that one.
Okay.
I'm about to share it out too. Hey everybody, we back. I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. I'm always singing something. Can't say it. I'm always singing something. Um,
It is okay. Oh, here we go.
I can hear it.
Wait, now how I share? Okay, sharing. It is okay. Oh, here we go.
And then turn the volume down because that one has a very small delay. I have to come out and go back in. Hey
Okay, I think I
everybody.
got it.
So we're sharing. We need you to share too. Share, share, share. Click the button. Share,
Okay,
share,
I got it. Okay.
share. I promise it's not. It seems when I'm doing it, it makes you live. So I'm still
Yeah.
looking like, where's the button? And you're already live. So yeah. But you know, technology.
Okay.
Maybe that's what they wanted us to do. Technology. Um Live.
Hey, everybody.
She's always live, y'all. Always, always, always live.
I try to be.
I used to be live a lot and then I got lazy. I'm call a spade, honey. I got lazy.
What?
Because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. And everybody, this is Crystal Iris. For those that don't know, but I know you know her. Um, so I got lazy because I am not the type of person, unfortunately. I'm a little, I guess it's vain, or I don't know. You gotta get up, you gotta put on makeup, you gotta put on a cute shirt. And I say cute shirt because you're only gonna see from, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Might not have no bottoms on. But you
Right.
gotta get up and put on cute shirts, you gotta put on a face. Because I often have bags because I don't sleep regularly.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother story in itself. So you gotta get up, you gotta do a lot, Then I gotta find cute jewelry, which I got tons and tons and tons of it now.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. So I got lazy. And then you gotta find a spot, right? Because I sit in my bed a lot. So do you want to see my headboard? Or do you want to see this picture back
Right.
here? And if you got to see this picture, that means I got to get up, come downstairs to
Right.
my dining
Right.
area.
You know what? I just started doing more videos. At first, I didn't do them because of that very reason. I'm like, that means I got to keep my hair done. I got to put lipstick on all the time. Like, I don't got time for. But I know for me as a speaker, it's important for me to do more video content instead of written work. So a lot of people always request videos from me, and I'm just like, oh, I've got to do my hair. I want to do my hair. So I just got people just started telling me I could wear hair wraps though, and I was like, oh yeah.
I want to learn how to do that, especially with my locks. Like, how do you? I don't know. But then I'm going through menopause, so it might be a hot flash, and I'm being
Might be too hot.
I don't know, but we're gonna have to figure this out.
Right.
So everybody, once again, this is 2020 speaker, AOT speaker, Crystal Iris. Her and I met at an event. How about that? God,
Yes.
baby, God will put you in ways. He will put you in places you need to be. And that's just that. And he put me in a place. He put her in a place. And actually, to be honest, I got two speakers from that event.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, Felicia Simpson. That's my sister. Love her.
Yes.
I was thinking, you know what? I was thinking about that event and how we were able to get connected because my mother had a stroke that week. And I wasn't gonna go.
That.
Yep, I wasn't gonna go to that event, and I had paid for me and my sister to go. My sister was like, "I'm not gonna go. Like, I'm exhausted. We had been at the hospital, my mom, like all week, and we were tired. And I was like, Crystal, you gotta go. You gotta go. It's Felicia's event. You gotta go. You gotta go." So I made myself go, and I'm so glad I did.
Yay! We love Felicia. She did a content photo shoot for me. Honey, I
Mhm.
can't wait to lose 10 more pounds because I'm going to get another one. I can't wait.
I
So
know
tell
I
us who
still
you
gotta look
are and
good.
what do you do?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Tell us who you are and what do you do?
Okay. I am Crystal Iris, the boss at extraordinaire. I am a life coach, an author, and a dating fanatic. I am also a Reiki healer. So that's me full time. I work as a guidance counselor. So I work at an alternative school, working with our students in the Naperville district. Um, that's interesting. I like
I
it.
work in the school. I'm a student services coordinator in
Uh-huh.
the diverse learning department. So
Mm-hmm. Yes. So I
our
like it.
babies.
Yes, they are our babies. I like it. But I'm very passionate about teaching people how to rebuild their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
that life
like it.
coaching is all up in me.
Yeah.
Talking about laws of
Yeah.
attraction, energy shifting. Ooh, that's my stuff right there. That's my
Yes.
favorite. That's my stuff. That's my gold right there.
See, for me, I am more of a purpose pusher, as my sister calls it. I got a
Mm-hmm.
sister, Tabasha. She is a purpose pusher. And I think that's where I am with the life coaching thing. I need
Yeah,
you to tell your story. I need
exactly.
you to get from behind that wall and tell your story. Tell us what happened. And you're still walking, you're still moving, you're still doing what you need to do every day. How do I get where you are? I
Mm-hmm.
need you to tell your story. So that's
Mm-hmm.
what I push. I
Exactly.
push
And
you to tell your purpose.
that's what attracted me to AOT. So remember, I had came in late to that event.
Yes.
So I hadn't heard everybody's stuff. And then once it was like towards the end of the event, I think it was you or somebody else was like, well, you didn't introduce yourself. And I was like, oh, dang. Okay, well, let me just go ahead and tell you who I
Yeah.
am. But I got into my story a little bit, and I believe too that purpose is found in your story. Like everything happens for a reason, from your childhood, from the name, the vibration that you came into the world in. And so I just feel like everything, even the terrible things that happen to you, is for a reason. And so, like, I've been able to heal my story by helping other people to heal their stories. And then I help them to create a platform to build their to help other people heal theirs. So I was really attracted to AOT because of that, just being able to have the freedom to be transparent and then helping other people to heal based off of your transparency. Like that's my stuff.
What you say? Go ahead, do
That's my
it.
stuff right there. I always say heal the story. If you can
Yes.
heal the story, you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I believe now last year, don't get me wrong, last year I had some great team members. I had great team members. This year, these team members, y'all so on point. Like I put something in the group and they're like, okay, what I don't
Yeah.
yeah, that's we already doing that.
Yeah.
You guys have been awesome. And then the stories as well. The stories have been amazing. I was just
Mm-hmm.
saying when I was on with Angela that these stories are not just, domestic violence stories. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm not saying that, but we have so much more than that.
Yeah.
We have all kinds of stories where women have made it through. We've made
Yep.
it through. So now it's our turn. And I believe that some of these stories wasn't even for us. We just had to go through it so we can tell about it. So now we
Absolutely.
do have a platform that we are able to tell our stories and be as transparent as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because my story may not be your story, but if I got through mine, you can
You
get
can
through
get through
yours.
yours. Yep.
So
But I
tell
do
us,
feel like there is a little bit of universality
yeah,
in our stories. I'll make sure I say that properly. Processing that. There's
yeah,
a little bit of universal energy in our stories. Just like you said, if I could tell my story and I can get through mine, then you should be able to get through yours. There's
yeah,
a little bit of something that you could take
yeah.
from everybody's story.
Oh,
Yeah. So
y'all,
I'll be like,
I'm telling
ooh,
y'all,
give me the good
whenever
stuff.
this lifts, whatever this is, when this lifts, y'all better get it together.
Okay.
Y'all better get together.
Because after this. Okay.
To me,
Ain't nobody about to play with y'all.
I was just saying this. I have, when I name the events, I promise you, it's not like I go down a list or things just kind of happen. I do ask, like, so give me some names, and I just kind of pick from those names. I had no clue when I named Houston. Oh, but after this, it would really be an but after this. So me and Angela were just talking, and she's from Houston. She's our Houston rep. So it's like she's just like, oh, but after this, when we get, y'all ain't ready. June 20th. That's when we come back. If all of this lifts, and because we're prayerful that it will be lifted by then. We will be okay to travel freely. Because I was just telling Crystal before we got live, I have not been on a plane in 2020 as of yet, and it is killing me. So I need to get on a plane. So you said something earlier, and I don't know if everybody knows what it is. So I want you to explain to us what Reiki is.
Sure. So Reiki, let me tell you about Reiki. Reiki is energy healing.
I love your energy. Absolutely, you giving me all life right now.
Reiki is energy healing. It is a alternative medicine. And we believe that we take the universal energy comes in through the crown of the head and out through the hands. And we're able to shift energy. So the benefits of Reiki is to align you with your higher self. If you are having trouble sleeping, we can help you have more sleep at night. We can relax you. It's beautiful. It's a stress reliever. It is everything. It even helps aid in some of the physical ailments that we have in our body. And it does its job. It does its job. And
it does its job.
It does. Reiki was something very powerful for me to use in order to help me to amplify what my purpose was.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
It gave me a lot more clarity. So I was already working in my purpose at 21 years old. I was working with girls and women already. And then when I got into Reiki, that helped me to fine tune what my spiritual gifts were.
Okay.
And so utilizing my spiritual gifts and being attuned to Reiki, I've been able to really do some good work for myself and for other people. Yeah.
Oh, y'all, baby, this is AOT is powerful. And each person on the team, right, has their own brand, their own business, their own, all of that. And we highlight that. So it's not all about, okay, we're going to strictly talk about the art of transparency. You can't, no, we are a team. And with that team, we build each other. We build each other. I don't do Reiki. So if somebody came to me and actually asked for that, which I've never heard of it before, I got somebody for you. Don't worry. Give me 1 second. So we build each other. We have so much happening in 2020. When I tell you, I'm almost at the point where I want to get everything redone because we started in Memphis and we started out so strong, right? And it was amazing. The people that went to Memphis, we know it was amazing. And then we halted. March, April, May, we are on a complete halt. But when June comes, y'all better be ready.
Popping them out.
You better be ready because we are going to try and still push the rest of our tour with starting in June. So June through December, we're still trying to push all of our events in there. Yeah, we canceled a few, but don't let them canceled ones keep you from coming out because we got, oh gosh, what do we have? We've got the expo in August. We've got Houston in June. We got
the Mother's Day brunch.
The Mother's Day brunch.
Cozumel. Is it Cozumel?
Yes,
Cozumel, right?
Yes. And let me tell y'all, I changed that Mother's Day brunch because we had to change the date. Y'all don't want to miss it. I got gifts. I got money.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't
Don't
miss
miss it. So look, tell me something about you that most people don't know.
You know what? I'm pretty transparent. I really don't know. Honestly, I'm like an open book.
She was gonna say that, like, I don't know.
I don't know. You may have to be a little bit more specific because I think
she's getting married this year.
Huh?
You getting married this year?
Yes,
AOT audience may not know you.
I am getting married this year in September 20th. And that was a thing too, because thankfully, you know, God is just so amazing because
amazing. Yes,
so we got engaged last June 2018. No, June 2019. We got engaged. Was it June? Yeah, it was June. June. We did.
He gonna whoop you.
I be getting dates confused. Look, I be getting dates confused because our we got into a relationship in July, but we got engaged in June. So we were 11 months into our relationship when he proposed. We didn't quite make it a year, so I be confusing my dates. But anyways, that's when we had we got engaged. And everybody wanted our wedding to be like at the top half of this year. And I was like, you know, I said, I got too much stuff to do. I'm in my doctorate program. I should be going to study my doctorate in Peru, doing my research in Peru. I don't think I'm gonna have time. And then Zeta is our centennial year. Whoop whoop Z5. And so we had a lot of events popping off, you know, for the top half of the year. And I was like, it's gonna have to be towards the end of the year when things kind of calm down. And so we scheduled it for September 20th, which is my daddy's birthday.
Yay! And so 2 days after my birthday.
Yeah, and the day before my mommy's. So we scheduled it for that day because I was just connected to 2020. And even though we've got all of this stuff going on, y'all don't know how this stay at home is a blessing to my life.
It really is.
So I can get some stuff done. Okay, yeah. I'm getting stuff done.
Yeah.
But so as of right now, there were some things that have to be rescheduled at our venue. We're getting married at the Drake Hotel. And March, April, and May dates have to be rescheduled. And I don't know what I would do as a bride that have to reschedule my wedding. And so I was like, it's going to impact September. It was like, as of right now, no. He's like, as of right now, no, you're good. And we're not going to move your wedding date. Everybody else will just have to fit in. Those that have to be rescheduled, they have to schedule around. I'm like, all right now. Because
don't play with my date.
The only thing was that we were supposed to go and get our tasting done that week that we had got the stay-at-home notice.
Okay.
And so no, where they had said no gatherings over 10 or something like that, whatever it was. And we were supposed to have our tasting on like that Tuesday. So we wasn't able to do that. But it's okay. As long as my date is not scheduled, it's not.
Don't ruin the date.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
So
get this little stimulus package. I'm like, come on and pay for this wedding. Come on here and pay for this wedding.
Get here.
Okay?
Can we get it though?
Right. Yeah, hopefully.
When y'all gonna send that out? So what's it like to be engaged? Because I see you a lot on Facebook, but some of our team does not, or some of our audience does not. What is it like to be engaged? And I'm sure if they've seen you, they know that he's your best friend. Like, y'all are funny together.
Woo-hoo. So I am engaged to this wonderful man named James Davis. Well, Jay Davis. He goes by Jay Davis. He is an actor, producer, and sketch comedy writer. So being engaged to him is lovely. I thought because he's around a lot of different people that I may have a little bit of insecurity, just a little bit. But I don't. He makes the man, like, he has to have like an extroverted personality, but he is really a homebody. That man will go to work and come right back home. Like he did not want to be around people unless he absolutely has to. But he's very supportive of what it is that I'm doing. And that to me was very important because in previous relationships, you know how sometimes they try to control you a little bit, or you might have these big wild dreams and they like, yeah, I don't think you should do that. He is completely opposite. If I tell this man what I want to do, he's coming with the solution. Like, okay, this is who you need to reach out to. This man got resources, okay?
Yes, that makes
He got resources. He is operating in his purpose, and he uplifts me all the time. So I like that about our relationship because I do it for him. I'm always on set with them. I review his sketches before they get sent out. I'm pitching for him and, you know, supporting him. And in turn, he is also supporting me. So even with this tour, I was like, Jay, what do you think about this tour? Remember, I told you I had to run it past my fiance. I said, look, we got a lot of expenses in 2020, but I'm going to try to see how this is going to work. And he was like, yes, do it. You know, so...
Yeah, and it was a quick turnaround because I've had some people like, let me ask my husband. I still ain't heard from them.
Yeah.
I still ain't heard from them. So yeah, it was a quick turnaround.
Yeah. But being engaged to him is really is amazing, and it's a nice journey. I'm also, because I'm so spiritually in tune, I'm trying to tap in, and I'm asking my spirit guides, and I'm talking to God like, look, how do I prepare for this marriage? So I'm kind of like also on the spiritual end of things, not just on the surface, and, you know, grateful for what he does for us collectively and him as an individual. But spiritually, I want to make sure that I'm prepared. So that's what my journey is looking like right now. So I'm talking to different wives and taking notes. Yeah. You know, coming up with different ideas to keep our relationship spicy, you know, even when we enter the marriage. So, because I am very, I get adrenaline rushes, and I kind of got like an excited personality. Both of us are introverts, but I get a little bit more excited than he does. Okay. And so he's just so mellow-minded. And so that's a good balance for us too. Yeah. Because when I always say I feel like he is my anchor. So like, you know, you see those swings where you have like they're anchored at the top, and then you have the swings that just go around and around and around, and you could just swing. That's how I feel like I am. I'm the person that's on the swing, and I can go up, down. I can go everywhere. And he like, look, he's girl.
Like, hey, right. Okay, look, that's enough of that.
Right. You can do that. Go ahead, boo. I got you. But don't go too crazy now. Don't get So I always feel like he is definitely my anchor. And so it's good to have somebody like that when you have a personality like mine that just kind of flow. You know, he kind of put his foot down sometimes, and that's good. Not in a controlling way, just like you need to think about this. He's more practical.
It's funny you said that because Jill Scott has this small snippet of an interview on YouTube, and I tell people all the time, if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. And when she said that, I have told everybody since then, like, that is the best thing that I've heard yet. Like, no, I don't want you to control me. No. However, I'm like you sometimes. Like, I get these big bursts, and I'm like, oh my God. I need somebody to be like, babe.
Yeah.
I'm with you, but babe. Come on back. Come here.
Yeah. Because for me, sometimes it can look like, when I'm like all over the place, it can look like unfinished projects. But he is the one that's like, I like that idea. Yeah, you can do that too. But let's do this one first. You know, so like, let's finish this. Let's see how it works. Yeah, you know, and he doesn't have like he has I don't know. It's just like the God in him that just speaks to me directly. And I'm like, okay. You know, like, okay, boo. I'll be quiet. I'll calm down.
in 2020, what do you want to see with the tour and all that you have going on as well? What is it, if you could sum it up, what is it that you want to see in 20 going forward?
You know what? I feel like, so at my core, I believe in what I call reconstruction. And I believe that reconstruction is when you are divinely torn down so that you can be divinely rebuilt. And so I would like to see that for the AOT tour. Like right now, we didn't have to cancel some stuff, but after this, we are rebuilding, so we are rebuilding and we're shaping different lives and we're transforming lives, and it's going to be through our stories. And I feel like even for me, like the tour and everything that I'm doing right now is all in alignment with my purpose. And so I want to see my purpose being manifested in all aspects of my life. That's what I want to see.
Yes, I absolutely love you guys. I really appreciate it.
We love you too, and thank you for putting this together. Because I've I have written like vision statements. Like God gave me a vision years ago before I started my organization, and from that I had written a vision, a statement, and I talked about the things that I had saw in the vision. Being able to travel the world speaking to girls and women about different things and transforming lives and helping them to rebuild and restoring, reviving, rebuilding, and all of those things. So when this time came, I was like, oh, yes, yes, that right there, that's an alignment for me. And so I thank you for listening to what your purpose and your calling is, because if I can tell when it is a divine assignment and when it's not. And because yours was a divine assignment, I knew that it would all work out. So, yeah. No. I'm just excited for all of us, girl.
I tell people all the time, if you had asked me 6 years ago, would this be my journey? I would have told you, are you crazy?
Right.
Are you like, no, honey, I'm riding motorcycles. I ain't got time for that. And I knew I had a calling on my life. I ran from it, number one. Mm-hmm. Number two, I just wasn't, I didn't think that I was ready. Like, why me? Like, I'm riding motorcycles. I'm out here. I'm kicking it.
Right.
Who am I to go around to heal somebody? But then I was sat down, not like this.
And then it's like, why not? Why not you?
Exactly. He literally tapped me like, hey, why not you? And I was like,
yep.
Okay, I got you. And we have conversations, God and I, we have conversations, and I tell him, my biggest concern is not doing what you asked me to do. All the rest of that, I don't care about that. I need to do what you asked me to do. You could have told me to do it and I could have rebelled, but you asked me to do something. You gave me an assignment. This is my time to tell you, I got you. Just like you had me all these years, all these times. I got you. So I'm in awe of what's happening. I am in awe of what's happening. It's so much bigger than, yes, there's a whole thing going on. It is. But like I just told somebody else, this was God telling me, Nikita, you need to sit down. You need to sit down. Yeah. Focus on what's happening. Focus on bigger. Because I'm giving you bigger and you keep doing other stuff. So I am so focused now that's why it doesn't bother me. I mean, yes, it bothers me to change dates, but it doesn't bother me because I know there's a divine reason we had to change. There's a divine reason we had to cancel something. This is in alignment. There's nothing about Makita in there. And as long as Makita knows that, we're going to be okay.
Yep. Absolutely.
So I want to thank you for taking the time with me today. I'm going to let Facebook get back to Facebook. I'll be back today at 3:30. So 3:30 and 4 o'clock, I have 2 more speakers for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Crystal, for joining us. And thank you for staying live. But I will talk to you soon because I think we got some projects that's in the brew, honey.
Girl, listen, okay, I am ready.
I think we got some projects brewing, but So I will be back at 3:30, guys. Tune in at 3:30 with another one of our amazing AOT speakers, and I will see you then. Talk to you later. Bye,
Bye.
guys.